from bringing a knife to a gunfight.
Hey! Face! Put the knife down! Shut your mouth!
Going at an officer with a pen. These guys tried to pull one over on the cops, but they're about to get sucker punched by the law. On June 14th, 2020, a drunk John Russo was roaming around an Arizona supermarket with a knife and making threats.
111, what is the address of your emergency?
43rd Avenue, Union Hills, Asiana Market.
What's going on there?
There's a man with a knife, and he's drunk, and he's assaulting the customers.
Ma'am, is he threatening anybody with it?
Yes, he is. He hasn't threatened with a knife yet, but he is armed.
Is he inside or outside with the store?
He's inside right now, and he's threatening.
When an officer arrived on the scene, this wannabe Zorro thought it was a good idea to threaten her with a knife.
Drop the knife!
No!
Put it on the ground!
I'm gonna f you up!
Put it on the ground!
Me!
Put it on the
Get out of
ground!
my face!
Uh-uh! Uh-uh!
Get your face out
He's
of here!
threatening people. I need another unit now.
Get out of my face!
Put the knife down!
Shut your mouth!
Put the knife down!
Shut up!
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 Put the knife
Shut
down!
up!
I'm not serious! Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Put it on the ground! Sit!
Really?
Sit on the ground!
But John wasn't listening, and he was about to learn the hard way.
Yes!
No, shoot me!
Yeah!
Shoot me!
Put it on the ground!
I'll kill you, you stupid little bitch!
He's following the knife.
Slice your throat!
I need another
Oh,
unit.
jeez!
Hey! Put it on the ground!
What?
Put it on the ground!
What on the
Put
ground?
it, the knife!
What on the ground?
Put the
Shut
knife
your
on the ground.
fucking mouth!
Put
Get
the
your
knife-
fucking ass away from
Put the knife on the ground!
Shut up!
Put the knife on the ground!
Shut up!
Put the knife on the ground!
Shut up!
Put the knife on the ground! 998! 998! Put the knife!
55-year-old survived the shot and would later be charged with aggravated assault. That wasn't the only time a perp has made it go at an officer. One perp even tried to do it in a police station. But before that, on June 3rd, 2020 police brutality protests were out in full swing, and Florida deputies were keeping an eye on things when they spotted Khadija blocking a traffic lane and pulled her over.
Get out of the car. Do you want to go to jail? Seriously? Either get out of the car or you're going to jail.
Why am I getting out of the car?
Telling you to get out of the car.
Why am I getting out of the car?
I got it. You're stopped in the middle of the roadway. You're violating a traffic violation. So at this point, you are being detained. Do you understand?
I wasn't doing anything besides
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. I'm going to ask you to step out of the car.
Tell them to park in front.
Or we're going to remove you out of the car. Your choice. I'm trying to be nice. I have not been disrespectful. Have I?
No, but I don't think I've done anything to be detained for.
Khadija refused to do what she was told, and when the deputy reached into the car to get her out, she thought it was a good idea to roll up her windows on his arm.
Park the car!
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Get out of the car!
Oh my God!
Get out of the car! Put your hands behind your back.
Okay, okay.
Put your hands behind your back.
Get out of the car!
Put your hands behind your back.
Get out!
Put your hands behind your back.
Can you put that car in park?
Put the car in park.
I didn't do anything.
Put it in the car.
As Khadija wailed in the back seat, nearby protesters rushed to the scene.
And she was moving. She got out of the bike and she was playing music because she was protesting with us.
Relax. Okay, stay in the car. It is on the way.
What the?
Stay in the car.
I need to spit. I have blood in my mouth.
Feeling sorry for herself, Khadija started pointing fingers, but the deputy had no problem schooling her on the law.
We asked you to do simple stuff, and you wanted to argue and fight and give it a hard time.
Argue, so that means break my window, up my face, and arrest me.
You rolled my
reached
arm
into my car. That is
because
illegal.
you were not listening.
That is illegal. You do not reach into my car.
You were doing
that
illegal.
Is illegal.
I'm not
I
gonna
was
argue.
not leaving. I did not evade the scene.
You're not allowed to just sit in your car and refuse lawful commands. That is against the law.
You are not the law.
Then what am I?
You are a sheriff.
Which
you are
is
a cop. You are not the law.
What is my job? To uphold the law, correct?
And reaching inside my car is legal.
When a
reaching inside
law
of my
enforcement
car is
officer
legal.
gives you a lawful command to exit your vehicle,
So you're gonna tell me that reaching into my car is legal?
Well, if you're
Invading my personal
if you're
space.
refusing to get out at that point, you are resisting me, which is a misdemeanor offense, which means you will go to jail.
Where is the ambulance?
I don't know. I requested them. That's all I can do.
That face right there. That's the moment she realized she messed up. Khadija was taken to the hospital to treat. She didn't get charged for that stunt. Can't say the same for this next verb. He's lucky to be alive. In 2nd August 2022, Xenia police received a bizarre 911 call from an elementary school.
I have a gentleman here that has trespassed into our school open house asking questions and claiming to be the parent of a daughter that he is not.
How do we know that he is not a parent?
Because now I'm questioning him and he's giving me names that is not a daughter. We have nobody here by that name. He gave us a different name and now he's changing names.
35-year-old Reed Duran was a wannabe parent, and he was brought in for questioning. That's when he decided to up the NTE. In seconds, Reed was chewing the carpet and in cuffs.
Put your hands behind your back now. Stop. Put your hands behind your back now. You kidding me right now? Put your hands behind your back now. Really? You kidding me?
Apart from attempted kidnapping, he is now facing charges of felonious assault and escape hopefully. He gets locked up for a very long time. Another person who needs to be locked up and have the keys thrown out is this nutcase. There's never a time running from the cops has ever ended well, but perps have never let that stop them. On July 15th, 2022, the police responded to 911 calls about a man peeping into cars, holding a gun.
Shiny, is it dark? That's okay.
He's wearing black.
He's wearing black? Okay.
White bike or light gray.
Okay.
Did he have it tucked into his waistband, or was he holding it?
He had it in his hand when he was up here.
And he like came up here when she was on the phone, and he like set his bike down right here and started looking
Yeah,
at
he
it.
had it, and that's right.
And I'm like, what the hell? And then I started getting shaky, so then we both ducked down and just watched him from the window, and we couldn't see him.
He went back out, but then he came back while we were on the phone with the dispatcher.
Okay.
Officers quickly spotted the man, and he had a perfectly good excuse for showing up at homes with a gun.
We're going. Just need to talk to you.
Call for.
What's that?
I got some money to make. What's up with you?
Okay. What are you doing today?
Huh?
What are you doing in the neighborhood today? You live around here?
Trying to find some yards to cut. What's up with you?
Yards to cut?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just thirsty. I seen you, bro. You feel me? You not invisible. You feel me? That's all you had to
I'm
do.
not trying to be invisible. But we got a phone call from one of the neighbors in the neighborhood saying that you were riding up into people's yards and trespassing.
Oh no, I knock on the door. If they say no, I'm going. Man, there ain't nothing wrong with asking somebody to cut their grass. Man.
No, there's not.
Yeah.
What's your name, man?
I need one.
You got any ID on you?
Bro, no. What type of? What are you trying to get my name for?
Because you were accused of trespassing.
That's not trespassing, man. When you ask somebody to cut their grass, that's not trespassing. When you just chilling in their yard, that's trespassing. You feel me?
Right.
I can see if I was banned from the yard or something. You feel me? No.
But I still got the complaint. Don't go nowhere. There you go. Hey, go, run it. Get a gun. Put the gun down now. Get it. Shut the gun, man! Stop running!
Just toss the gun in front of Myers Middle School. You're gonna cut into the cemetery.
Put your hands up! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on your stomach!
Get serious. Get on your stomach. Not that serious. Get on your stomach.
Get on your stomach!
Get on your stomach, dude.
Wow. Wow. Give us your hand. Get on your stomach.
If I can't breathe, I can't breathe. I'm good.
Alright, hang on.
I can't breathe. Get off me, bro.
No one's
can't
on
breathe.
you.
Get off me.
No one's on you.
Pick me up. Pick me. I can't breathe. Pick me up. Pick me up. I can't breathe.
Sit on your side.
Man, come on, stop doing that.
Relax.
I can't breathe. Man, get me up.
Sit up.
I can't breathe. Get me off the ground, man.
Sit right there with double lock handcuffs.
But instead of taking a breather, he flew into a tirade.
Take a breath. Take a breath. That's my fucking haters. I'm about to come home and be rich. I ain't saying that.
What's up, man? Stop running, man. Stop running.
I ain't stunting that. I'm about to come home and be rich. I ain't stunting that. Tripping my nigga. I overcame y'all. Come on, bro. I can sit down 5 years for a banker. Bro, I can sit down 5 years for a banker. I overcame y'all, bro. You tripping. I'm trying to be tripping, but I'ma sit down for that banker. I'ma sit down for that banker. You tripping. Come on, bro. Bro. Come on, bro. Gotta get the banger too. Bro, I wanna sit down for that. Y'all some y'all don't wanna see us win. I'ma sit down for that banger and come home. You tripping, and I'ma run it up. Somebody tripping, bro. You tripping, man. But hey, man, gotta pick me up. My nuts hurt. Yeah, come on, my nuts hurt, bro.
Cool, man.
Come on, come on. Y'all took my bite. No, man, y'all wouldn't see me in jail anyway. I got 2 warrants. I got 2 warrants and a banger.
Stop.
All right, now you're getting the phone.
2 warrants.
Just sit in the car, bro.
Hey, man.
Hang on, search him. Search him. Search him, guys. Hang on, stand by.
What the is that, bro?
That'd be the taser I attempted to the floor.
Take my damn taser.
Yeah, I did.
Take me for what? Come on, man. Y'all miserable. Y'all miserable.
Alright, you just chill.
I ain't even chill.
Okay, listen, it's over, man.
Bro,
It's
why
over.
did you push me on the car for?
Because we gotta search you and check you out.
Stop.
Alright?
But not even. The cuffs could stop this gardener from channeling his inner 3-year-old.
Man, what are you doing? Hey, get up. Sit up.
Hey, bro, take me to jail.
Sit up.
Take me to jail.
Sit up.
You mean?
Dude, sit up.
Where my shoes at?
Dude,
where my shoes?
calm down.
Where my shoes at?
Calm down.
Where my shoes in my bike? Okay.
Hey, man, what's your name? Dude, what's your name? What's your name? Alright.
Hey, bro, you know what's crazy? Look, I thank God for you, bro. Bro, I thank God for every last one of y'all broke ass. Cause, bro, y'all don't know what the y'all did. I'm telling you, bro, you don't know what you did, bro. All you had to do was leave me alone. But y'all so racist. Y'all so racist and broke and miserable. They gonna come back and eat y'all up.
What'd we do?
Come on, y'all f***ed up the city. Y'all know what y'all did? Bro, do y'all know what the f*** y'all doing?
I don't even know your
name.
name.
I'm Machiavelli. I'm Machiavelli. Look it up.
Okay.
Look up Machiavelli when you get home.
Machiavelli?
It's my. I'm telling you what the f*** going on. You f***ed up. No,
what's your
I'm about to sit down 5-10 years for this banger and come home and take over this.
Okay.
Do you know what the f*** you doing, bro?
What's your name, dude? Machiavelli what?
I'm gonna tell you my name, but my name Nigel Warren. N-I-J-A.
J-A.
J-U-A-N.
J-A-U-N?
No, J-U-A-N.
J-U-A-N. I apologize.
It turned out he was a convicted felon who had no business holding a gun. He was charged with resisting arrest and possession of a firearm as a felon.
Get on the ground!
Chill.
Blood in bed, blood in bed. Blood in bed, man.
If I ask you that question again, I'm gonna lose my mind. How old are you?
Our parents are abusing. They abuse us. I don't have proof of everything, but I have proof that my sisters are chained up.
Kidnappings often happen when victims are alone, but what happens when it's in broad daylight? On May 18, 2019, a mother and her 8-year-old girl were walking down a Fort Worth TX street when a man in a Ford Satan stopped and snatched her from her mother's arms. Hours later, an anonymous tip leads police to a motel room belonging to 51-year-old Michael Webb, and when they arrive, they won't waste any time.
Marvin, open the door! Open the door! Open it now! Open it! Hands! Let me see your hands! Step out here! Step out! Step out!
Get
on the ground.
Chill.
Get on the ground!
Chill.
Blood in the bed, blood in the bed. Blood in the bed, man. Hey, here she is!
Got her. We got her.
We got her. Buddy, oh yeah. I got her.
She's in custody. We have her. Oh my God.
We need an EMT. Get call MedStar.
Yes.
No. Don't worry about your clothes. Don't worry about your clothes.
We got a towel? We got a towel? Who have it? Can we cover her up?
Yeah.
With something?
Here
you go, baby. Can we get her out?
Come here.
Let's go. Come on, sweetheart.
You're okay? You're safe? We got you.
You're gonna be okay. We got her. Hold the door. Hey, back off, guys. Back off. Please, just back off.
Riz, they found her. We have her.
Hey, Hayes, let's go. Let's get her in here so she can sit down. Guys, listen, just stay there for me, okay?
The officers announce their discovery and ensure that Webb is detained in the hallway. A little girl asks for her clothes before the officers take her out, but they want to get her out of this situation as quickly as possible. So, wrap her in a towel before taking her out as the little girl is put safely into a police vehicle. The father is given notice that her daughter has been found.
The father.
Okay. Just hold on, okay?
What is this place called?
It's the Woodbridge Suites.
Woodward Suites?
It's in Forest Hill.
Told her that if she said anything, that I would do something to her parents. And if I was in jail, I would have my friends to do it.
It took a jury less than 15 minutes to find him guilty of multiple counts of aggravated kidnapping, sexual assault of a child, and decency with a child of which he was a habitual offender. He's serving life in prison. This was a terrifying case, but this next one shows just what good old-fashioned police work can do to say they potentially...
How old are you? If I ask you that question again, I'm gonna lose my mind. How old are you?
13-year-old Florida girl goes missing, and an officer talks to one of her friends. He learns a disturbing story. The girl had recently met an adult man online and was planning on meeting him at a Dollar General. The friend only knew that the man's name started with T, and they were going back to an area in a motel.
I'm looking at today from school gets out around 3:15ish, so I'm thinking 3 to 3:30.
I mean, is that like a super recent picture then?
She says she looks pretty much like this. It looks pretty close to her.
After the officer studies the store's security footage and spots the girl, he begins visiting area motels to question employees of any possible sightings.
James, I'm wondering if a juvenile and another person checked in here earlier today. I'm looking for a juvenile that looks to be ran away from home today. The person she's with? No clue.
Well, check out this person that checked in today.
Ooh, where's this guy? I think this is him. They said his name started with a T, possibly Tyler. Front office! Anybody inside? We need to come in for a second.
The officer has shown a photo of a man who recently checked in with a name matching the one the missing girl's friend gave. He'll now go to the room and announce himself as motel staff rather than police. Because the suspect feels cornered, he could end up doing something rash like hurt the girl.
Sheriff's office. Back up. Have a seat on the couch. Where's What's up, sweetheart? Sheriff's office. Get Pappy up here. Go in the bedroom and wait for me for a second. How old are you? How old are you? Just wait there for me, sweetheart. Are you okay? Do you need any attention? Are you hurt at all? You're not hurt at all? Your stomach hurts?
The girl runs to the officer, who immediately separates her from the uncooperative suspect before assessing her for injuries, where the man finally admits his age. The officer will let him know just how serious this all is.
Go. How old are you? If I ask you that question again, I'm gonna lose my mind. How old are you? 22. Oh, you f***ed up. Yeah, you f***ed up real good. I found him.
Damn, boy. How old is he?
Too old.
Alright, I'm on the way.
Copy.
The officer calls in the report and will again check on the girl while waiting for backup to arrive. Tyler Thompson was charged with sexual battery of a person under the age of 18, traveling to meet a minor in 27 counts of possession of child pornography. Kidnappers often know their victims, but what happens when parents keep their kids prisoners in their own home?
My two little sisters right now, chained up.
They're chained up?
See how dirty she is?
Do you take any medication?
What's the medication?
February 14th, 2018, in Paris, California, a malnourished and beaten 17-year-old girl calls police claiming that she's run away from home, but has no idea where she is. When an officer responds to find her wandering in the street, he'll hear an unbelievable tale.
What's going on?
Okay. I just ran away from home.
Okay.
And I live in a family of 15.
Okay.
My two little sisters right now are chained up.
They're chained up?
Yes,
Where are they chained up at?
on their bed. Now, mother didn't chain them up just to be mean. Okay. They're chained up because they stole mother's food. I'm sorry if I talk too much. Okay. I've never talked to anybody out there, so I've never been alone with a person, so this is very hard for me to talk.
The girl tells the officer that all of her siblings are being held prisoner by their parents and that she's never talked to anybody out there. Her use of there instead of here gives credence to her story. It's almost as if she can't believe she's truly free, and in her mind, she's still inside the house.
Do your parents know you left your house?
No, they don't.
Do you take any medication?
What's medication?
Medication?
Yeah, what's medication?
Do you take pills? Do you take pills?
Oh, I don't think I've ever taken a pill before.
Okay.
Right, I haven't.
The girl's vocabulary is stunted, and her cadence is off. She convincingly claims not to know what medication means or that she's ever even taken it. With these strange revelations, any skepticism the officer may have had about the girl's story.
Our parents are abusing. They abuse us. But the reason I called and the reason I managed to get out here, this is one of the most scariest things I've ever done. I'm terrified. But I called because my two little sisters, they're chained up right now.
Do you have pictures of that?
Yes, I can show you. I actually didn't have it, and then one of my sisters told me I need to get pictures.
You have pictures of your sisters chained up?
Yes, but they're in here. Okay. I don't have proof of everything, but I have proof that my sisters are chained up. So see, here you can look at that. See, those are the places that make it on them. And see how dirty she is? We're so filthy. We don't take baths. We don't.
How did your sisters get like this?
Okay.
Your parents chained them up?
Yes, because they stole food.
Okay.
But they stole it because they were hungry.
Who took this picture?
I did. I took those pictures.
Okay. You make sure to save these, okay?
Okay, I will.
Don't get rid of those.
I won't.
Is beginning to subside. The girl shows the officer photos of her sisters chained up and filthy, but doesn't appear to have the vocabulary to describe their injuries or so many other horrors their parents inflicted on them. The courageous young girls, later identified as Jordan Turpin, and after the home of her parents, David and Louise Turpin, is raided, is soon dubbed the House of Horrors. They'll later be charged with 14 counts of cruelty to children, torture and false imprisonment, and sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after. 25 years, Jordan is now an aspiring model and social media personality.
I don't have.
You don't have it on you?
Look, go cord.
Matt Polk worked for me. Your chief worked for me.
Politicians are everywhere and in charge of controlling our laws, but what happens when they are the ones who commit crimes? Here are two shocking examples of when politicians realize they've been caught, starting with congregational candidate Martin Hyde, who had been pulled over for going at 57 mph on a 40-mile-per-hour zone and using his phone while driving.
How you doing, sir? I'm Sebastian, Sarasota Police Department. You're on audio and video recording. The reason for the stop, you were observed going 57 and a 40, and you were on your phone texting while you were doing that. That was at Euclid and Fruitville. You don't need to point at me, officer. I'm not pointing at you. I'm pointing in the direction where it was. I'll just do it the chief, Go right ahead, sir. Can I see your license? Right? Yes, sir, I do. Can I see your license, registration, insurance, please? You can do this? Yes, sir.
Right after the officer presents herself and asks for Martin's license, conflict starts, even daring to say, "You know who I am," in a bid to be released from his penalty.
I'm sorry? So I have a job to do, sir.
Yeah. What's your name?
Officer Sebastian, it's going to be on the citation. Can I see your insurance, registration, and your license, please? Sir, can I have your paperwork, please? 7 years, sir. Can I see your registration, please? You're not going to give me your registration, sir.
You arrest me?
I'm asking you if you're going to produce me with your registration. You don't have it on you?
Go call Chief. Tell him how rude you just been to me. Play with this video.
Okay.
Then you call Marlon Brown. Then you call the mayor.
Okay.
They're not okay, darling. Tell me what to do.
Okay, sir. Are you refusing to produce your registration?
After a back and forth between the two, we can see how candidate Martin thought higher of himself as he made subtle, yet menacing threats to the officer's career, or asked her to call her supervisor. But because these tactics proved useless, Martin kept escalating the threats, reminding her that she was making career decisions and then asking why was she doing it.
I'm asking you if you have your registration.
You're making career decisions.
Okay,
Why are
sir.
you doing this?
Sir, because you were speeding and you were texting.
Where's your video?
All right. Hang tight.
Seeing no cooperation on his side, Officer Sebastian decided to go back to her car and make the appropriate ticket and delivered it to Martin, which of course he ultimately refused to accept.
Call the supervisor. I just spoke to your boss.
Okay.
That's not okay.
You want your paperwork?
Is it your Russian immigrant status that makes you talk to people like this?
It's on 14-6.
Call the supervisor.
14 dispatch, can you have my supervisor respond, please?
Yeah. And then we'll see who goes.
Okay. You don't want your paperwork?
6142, can you be 51 to Great Bell Street? You don't have a warrant.
Sir, you're going to be issued a
interested in
citation.
Anything you have to say. I'll wait for the supervisor.
You can wait for the supervisor, but I'm going to go through what I need to go through.
No, I'm not interested.
You are going to be issued a
There's
citation.
the registration.
Well, you've been already issued a citation for that.
For what?
For failing to produce your registration.
All
right. Sir, you're going to be issued a citation 57 and a 40 for speeding. Your fine is 256. Information in the back. You're going to have an option to plead guilty, an option to plead not guilty, and an option to take a safe driver's course. If you qualify for the course, it will reduce your fine, and it will reduce your points. If you decide to go ahead and do that, just make sure you do it prior to submission of payment.
Do you know what he said about you? You want to hear what he said about you?
He could say all he wants about me. I got a job to do, sir.
You know what he said about you?
If you fail to complete...
Like this.
Okay.
And he's going to have you again.
And that's fine.
It's not fine. Why do you keep saying it's fine?
Sir?
I'm a law-abiding citizen, and you're being bloody rude.
To no one's surprise, candidate Martin refused to receive his ticket and said to have called the officer's supervisor. Not only that, but he even dared to say that it was the officer who had been rude to him, when only 30 seconds after the conversation started, he had already begun threatening to end her career.
You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. Okay? You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. Your fine is 116. Information in the back. You're going to have an option to plead guilty and an option to plead not guilty.
After the officer had given him the citation and the necessary ticket information, she had to go back to her car and wait patiently for her supervisor to come. not without candidate Martin making the situation more troublesome than it already was.
Sir, step back into your car or stand on the sidewalk so you don't get hit by a vehicle. It's for your safety. Sir, stand over there. It's for my safety and for your safety. Sir, Sarge Frangione is on his way.
Okay.
Speeding 57 and a 40. Texting while driving. Failure to produce his registration when I asked. He told me I could look it up.
Okay. You know who he is?
Yes.
Right? Yeah, you got identified him?
Yes.
Okay. So you're just gonna stay by beside him, or is that what?
He already got cited.
Oh, he has already
Yeah.
citation. So he just.
From the moment I woke up.
So he's just waiting for.
He's waiting for supervisor, and I guess he spoke to Frangione, so Frangione is on his way.
Okay.
Bobby just pulled up.
Okay.
Sadly for the officer, the supervisor doesn't seem to be of much help, as the first words that came out of his mouth were, "Do you know who he is?" Making reference yet again to the power this corrupt politician has, and that they need to tread with caution. Now with the supervisor on the scene, we'll see even more disgusting corruption and everything. Luckily was caught on camera.
Hello, Mr. Hyde. I guess you talked to Sergeant Frangione by the phone.
I did, yeah.
Okay, he's on his way. She requested another unit, so that's what
How do
another
you give
unit.
someone a certificate, a ticket for no registration when they've got their registration? She's trying to make her Spurs, but it's a big mistake.
Well, this one is the expired one, but
Well, that doesn't make it. It'll take 2 seconds.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure that she pays the price for being disrespectful.
Candidate Martin Hyde blatantly threatens the officer in front of the supervisor and refers to we when saying we are going to make sure she pays the price for being disrespectful, referring to some contacts he might have, not to mention the complete silence on the supervisor's side when listening to such statements.
I've lived here for 25 years. I've represented your unit. I've got no interest in listening to you, young lady.
I was talking to my sergeant. Sergeant, if you don't mind if we could step over the road onto the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Oh,
just a
it's
second,
public
officer.
safety thing, yeah. Come on then.
Yeah, Mr. Hyde, like I said,
No.
you know,
I've represented you guys
Yes,
in
sir.
union discussions. My
Yeah.
son is a cop. I'm friends with
Yes, sir.
everybody in the police department. This is the first time anybody has been disrespectful to me. And for what reason? I could care less. If they were going to write me a ticket, I could care less. I just pay the bloody thing. You don't think I got the money? It's the manner and the nature of it.
As Martin said it would seem that all the trouble he had caused hadn't been because of the ticket itself, as he would be able to afford it easily, but due to the way in which he had been treated by the police officer. Appears as though the infraction was actually a big deal for Martin, as he kept threatening to end the officer's career candidate.
Well, it's a waste of time. She's got it in her head. I know exactly who she is. Frangione told me exactly who she is. That's fine. 7 years might not turn into 8.
Martin continues to threaten the police officer's job directly to the supervisor until the supervisor leaves the scene to wait for the sergeant's arrival.
In your car.
I just wanted to know if you want me to go back to the station.
You can go to the station. Yep, go to the station. Hey, Martin. Yeah, I have to leave it on.
After the sergeant's awaited arrival, the first thing that seems to concern Martin is the body cam on his vest. This being the reason for these body cams' existence in the first place, to avoid any type of corruption that...
She lied about the cell phone thing.
Okay.
She lied about I don't know, the speed. I could care less. You can give me the ticket all day long. I could care less about that. And then I gave her the registration, and she's whose registration? It's in the car there somewhere. She goes off, she writes me a ticket, she brings me back a citation. I said, there it is.
Okay.
And she still gives me it.
Okay. All right.
She's being funny. And the thing is, I appreciate that. I back you guys left, right, and centre.
I understand that. I do. Trust me, I do know that.
I don't expect better treatment, but I don't expect worse treatment. If that's how you treat people, that's unacceptable.
Okay. I understand. I understand your frustration.
And I can get the video and I can play it to
I'm good.
the mayor. I understand that, but you know, the thing is, I don't take kind of... She knew exactly, because I said to her, right away, I said, yeah. She's like, yeah, I know. Straight away, writing the tickets. Why?
Well, she's a traffic officer.
Yeah,
that's what we do. But I understand.
I understand that's what she do.
Yeah.
It's not what you do, and you know it.
Listen, she has a job to do. I'm not. Listen, I'm
Not
gonna
that
look
way.
at the. I'm gonna look at the video. I understand your concerns. I'm gonna look at the video. I notified everybody in the chain of command right now. That's what I was doing. That's why I was not coming here. I thought you were gonna meet me at the station, but it's not a big deal. She's going right now to dock her video. Right now, she's going to dock the video. And if there's problems, you will be the first to know.
Well,
and
I know there's problems. The difference is, I'll do something about it.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, I'm going to take your complaint, is what I'm doing. That's the first step.
How can you write a ticket for no registration when you've got the registration? I mean, as if I get a $150,000 car, I've lived here for 25 years and I don't register the car. Why do that?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Well, you tell me what the point is.
It's just a state statute that she enforces. She's not the only traffic officer that writes.
Would you give a ticket for that?
I really don't leave the office. I understand what you're saying.
I understand you have a video on there, but the fact is, nobody in their right mind would give a ticket for that.
Notice how he adds me to the end of his sentence. He doesn't want special treatment, but uses language that so obviously tells us he does. After a few more minutes of an unfruitful discussion and several more threats to the officer's job, he finally decided to leave the scene to everyone's satisfaction. He ended up paying the given ticket. Losing that year's elections was unmasked in front of the entire world and had to do an apology video that makes fake too big of a word for it. But regardless of what you think...
You threatened her position. Why did you do that?
I tried to bully her. I mean, I'm not proud of it. She knew. And if you watch the video, the other cops, when they came up and said, you know who that is too. And the reason they said that isn't because I'm important, but because they know I've spent hundreds of hours working on behalf of causes for Sarasota Police Department, for its pay, for officers' discipline, to help them out. And therein lies the irony. My own son, my oldest son, is a deputy sheriff. And so this isn't a question of Martin Hyde disliking cops. This is a question of Martin Hyde being in a ratty mood on a Monday morning and acting in a way that he regrets. But I am sorry, and I'd like to think that I'll learn from it. I'd like to think other people might learn something from it.
Corrupt and entitled politicians who think themselves above the law doesn't stop here. Police Chief Jonathan Hemphill had been driving when he was pulled over at a traffic stop for a tint violation, and for later having an unofficial police plaque in the neighboring city of Molina, Georgia, on August 25, 2022. Little did the officers who stopped him know who they were going.
Here, come here. Go. Say hello. Was that illegal?
No, no, sir. The reason why we're stopping you is because it's a winter tint violation.
I blinked my blue lights at you to let you know who I was.
Yes, sir. Well, we didn't know with it. That's not a government tag.
That is a unofficial tag. Okay. That tag's not even on file.
I see. Yes. Well, we have to catch up the buildings and run it and everything like that, sir.
So I won't blink my blue lights at you next time. I'll let you just sit there. I was just speaking. I'm the police chief in Zebulon.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Matt Polk worked for me. Your chief worked for me.
Yes, sir. There's no need to get upset.
I'm upset because I spoke to you when I come by, and now you're pulling me over.
I've never met you a day in my life.
I understand that.
Right.
Why are you being hostile?
Easy. I don't have to talk to you.
Okay.
Easy. I'm not talking to you.
Why are you being hostile right now?
Are y'all gonna write me a ticket? Are you gonna write me a ticket?
Sir, we're just trying.
I'm the police chief in Zebulon. Do you want to write me a ticket?
Why are you coming up to me like that? I'm doing my job, right?
What are you stopping for?
I'm stopping you for one. The window tints dark. You flashed your blue lights. Okay, you know how many officers have blue lights?
Are you writing me a ticket? Yes or no?
I'm conducting my best.
Are you writing me a ticket? I'm fixing to leave.
Do you have your driver's license?
Sure, I have my driver's license.
Literally.
I have my driver's license. I'm fixing to make it a whole lot more. Your boss.
1111. I'm out here building it.
It took no more than a few seconds to fully see Chief Jonathan, with an extremely aggressive and disrespectful attitude, towards both officers, but more so towards the female officer on the scene who was able to keep calm and respond properly, despite being told he was a police chief. Then the police officers ran the chief's license on their computer at his request. And following this, we find out that the license plate actually didn't come back to the vehicle. Chief Jonathan then was driving when the officer tried to notify him about these results. We can safely say that he wasn't really happy about it.
Yeah. What?
She's about bringing your driver's license back up.
That's fine.
Yeah. First, when we ran the tag, it came back to like a Dodge Ram, so we're just confirming it's not. Yes, sir.
It's a ghost tag.
Yes, sir. We're making
anything back on that tag.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're just.
You must have run it wrong. You must have run it wrong because you wouldn't come back to a Dodge Ram.
We were confirmed it. They let us know and everything.
So it's still coming back to a Dodge Ram now?
Sir, can I ask why you're so upset?
Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram now?
No, we got it fixed. Why are you so upset?
No, you didn't fix it. Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram right now?
No, it came back 905.
That's right, because you run it wrong.
Sir.
Somebody run it wrong. Either you did or they did.
We're about to get the information.
Okay, I got your chief on the phone right now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Can you calm down for us, please?
I appreciate your service. I appreciate your service.
All right.
I'm just saying, I spoke to you guys. I didn't have to do that. I could have eased on by y'all. I appreciate the job y'all out here doing.
Chief,
I'm
trying to be respectful with you.
I understand that. I understand that.
I'm not raising my voice or nothing at you, right?
I understand that.
All right, let's.
But I'm trying to tell you,
respectful to one
the only thing I done wrong was spoke. Y'all never would have pulled me over if I hadn't flicked my blue lights.
No, sir. No, we were going to pull you. Actually, Indian, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm telling you straight up. Okay.
Okay. All right.
But like I said, there's people out here impersonating police officers with blue lights.
Or you threw she threw my license. If she is, get them for me.
She'll bring it to you, sir.
Okay, well that's fine.
I'm just trying to talk with you.
I don't want to talk anymore about it.
Alrighty.
Despite having been pulled over for committing an infraction, being absolutely disrespectful towards both his officers and his licensee plate, not coming back to the car he was driving, Police Chief Jonathan Hemphill was finally let go with just a ticket and no more significant punishment for his infractions. Just showing once more how corrupt people that are supposed to use their power for good just abuse.